Hi everyone. Just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on Dear Survivor right now. Obviously coronavirus, COVID-19, quarantine, whatever we want to call all of this, has like completely disrupted so many lives. And my life and my business are not an exception. We are dealing with a lot of things, have taken a significant financial hit. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to update you on the last 3 weeks since we've been sheltering at home, kind of like how we're handling this, how I'm honestly grieving things, and how I'm trying to find the silver linings and, you know, all the things. So yeah, here's our little update. So yeah, I think that it's really important to talk about grief and to acknowledge that this is hard. This is disrupting a lot of things, be it weddings, graduations, like there's just so many things that are like not happening. I think for all of us, it's important to like kind of think through like what it is, even if it doesn't feel like you've lost a lot in this time. Personally, I think what I'm grieving is my momentum. I feel like I've lost a lot of the trajectory and like just like the things that I had going on, the things that I had coming up in the next couple months. I feel like, I mean, I'm about to hit my 5-year anniversary as a business in June, and yeah, it's just like I had so many things that were planned, and so many, you know, speaking engagements and podcasts I was recording, like had been contacted for like cool advertising opportunities with like bigger brands that were, I don't know, just really exciting. Hopefully I can get some part of the stimulus package as like a small business. I still don't know if I like what exactly that will look like for Dear Survivor specifically, but I don't know like how you can price out momentum, you know, losing that. I don't know. And like, where do we go from here? I don't know. There's so many unknowns. Like, truthfully, like 70 to 80% of my business is wholesale. I work with a lot of other small businesses like all across the country. And like that entire portion of my business is just done right now. It's gone. And I'm fully relying on direct to consumer online, which has always been the smallest portion of my business. So yeah, we've taken a significant financial hit, but I am so thankful for the orders that have come in. You guys have been awesome, continuing to support me, even like the things that are like pre-orders. Like, I don't know when they're going to be back in stock because there's so many variables. So thank you guys. Like, that's really been awesome. And that's kind of like the things that I'm grieving though. Like, I would encourage you to kind of think through like what are your losses, if it's not financial or like job, what are you losing right now, and like kind of like acknowledge it and sit in it and be like, just try to emotionally process like what are you grieving. So that's what I'm grieving. One of the things that's been fascinating to me in the last 3 weeks is seeing so many business owners having to pivot, like just completely, one, either change their product, two, change the way they like deliver it, it's consumed, whatnot. Like, it's insane. This is like so insane. And there's part of me that's like kind of really excited about it because I think it's fascinating to see people like figure it out like in a moment's notice. So my pivot has been doing one-of-a-kind pieces because now I'm able to. I've always loved doing one-of-a-kind, making things a little bit more unique and special, but there's just like, you just can't streamline it. And since, yeah, most of my business is wholesale, that just hasn't worked. So that's something that it's been really fun for me. I think I just need that like creative time in general to just like sit and make stuff, and like it's therapeutic. And yeah, it keeps you guys excited. and I'm so thankful that you guys have like been snatching up all the unique ones that I've been posting. I'm going to be doing that weekly, maybe even bi-weekly, we'll see. But yeah, so that's fun. That's something that I'm like, that's kind of been my pivot for Dear Survivor, because I'm just working with the resources I have. Like, I already have all the scrap leather, so like that's what we're doing. Cody and I love cooking, so that's been like a great reprieve. Trying to go to the grocery store like once every 2 weeks, so getting creative with what we have in the fridge, figuring out better ways to like, yeah, have less food waste. That's been awesome. Yeah, and I love cooking. So Cody's been baking a ton because, yeah, he's out of work. He's in the commercial photography industry, and all photo shoots are put on hold right now. He has been selling sourdough, which is awesome, and people have been really excited about it, and we've like almost paid rent for our home with bread. So, whew, we're just thankful. There's a lot to be thankful for in this time. Neighborhood walks, awesome. Cody and I like go out and kind of like create scavenger hunts for ourselves, which is super fun to be like, we're gonna look for a cat in a window, like a customized license plate, a blue flower, just stuff. I've been reading Harry Potter, started on the first book, and now I'm on the second one. Hope to read it all by the time this is all over. Yeah, rather like trying to like not actually watch a lot of Netflix or anything. I think it's been healthy to like end the evening with a book on the porch and then a book in bed. Yeah, I've been making masks just for family and friends. I'm not selling them. I would love to be able to sell them, but just realistically, it's not going to be something that helps my business. I can't shift I can't take all my focus away from what I'm doing. I don't have the infrastructure to do that. So there's a lot of brands that are doing an awesome job at making masks for people that are cheap, that are like keeping their brands going. But for me, that isn't something that can happen. So I have to stay focused on what I'm doing, but I am making a lot of them just for friends and family and sending them out. You know, as someone who has some influence, like I realize that it's a privilege to have, you know, almost 10,000 followers on Instagram, a handful of people that follow this YouTube channel. It's a privilege to have a platform. And I always hope that my message is of like hope and beauty and positivity and good things. So I want to read you guys the song that my name is from, Dear Survivor. I actually just got these printed and got them in the mail the day that I had to leave my office building. So these are now like going out with packages, which is great. But yeah, this song, it's from a band called Listener, and it reads, Dear Survivor and future survivors, you are all amazing. You are all important, bruised and scarred with purpose. I just love that line. I think that it's just so like true. We're all survivors of something, and like collectively we are all getting through this. Like definitely, I mean, there's like the people that are actually like fighting the sickness, like that are survivors, but like regardless of that, like we are going through a very intense collective experience that I hope we come out stronger. I hope that we come out as a more empathetic and generous generation. Yeah, so I guess like kind of what I want to leave you guys with are a couple of questions of like, one, how are you doing? How are you grieving? Are you allowing yourself time to grieve and, you know, process this? Like, what do you want to take away from this time? Like, do you feel like you need to slow down? I do, honestly. I really feel like this is giving me some perspective of, I don't know what Dear Survival will look like in the future. I don't know how things are going to change. There's so many unknowns. But I do feel like something needs to change. Like, I've been go for years. Especially this last year has been like an insane sprint. And yeah, it's like, wow, what needs to change? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm working through that. And I would encourage you to work through that too. Does that mean like prioritizing family more, spending more time with your kids, with your parents, I don't know, grandparents? Oh, love them. Yeah, all we can do is worry about today. We're not promised tomorrow anyways. This has been a great reminder of that for me personally, is to not worry about my future, to not be consumed with what's ahead, but literally focusing on what I have in front of me today. I'm a person of faith, so like trusting that God will provide my needs daily. Been a great reminder. All that to say, I love you guys. I'm thankful for you. I'm so grateful for your orders. Like, thank you so much. We're gonna get through this. Dear Survivor will pull through. We will survive. I don't know what we'll look like in the future, but that's okay. Oh, crazy. All right. Much love. See ya.